This is, again, not a very typical tourist shot of Venice. Seeking out some quiet corners here. And you really couldn't find a much quieter corner than the one we find ourselves at right now. Don't forget, Venice is built on a series of islands. What's between the islands? Water, of course, so they use it as their streets. If you find the right gondolier, he will take you down these quiet byways, very far away from the tourist trade in San Marco Square and the other more popular environs of Venice. Okay, another attempt at showing a quiet corner here. See that my picture will soon be punctuated by one of the street cats here in Venice, one of the tens of thousands of street cats running quite freely along the streets and walkways here in Venice, cared for and looked after by the people of Venice, who number some 80,000 souls. The number cut in half in recent years by the high cost of property in Venice. Okay, I got a halfway decent shot here of the canal, and I'll do a slow pan over to that delicious little bridge with that nice pastel salmon-colored building in the background and a tourist in my shot.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's all right.
I'm in your shot.
No, I'm not anymore.
Sorry.
Completely finished.
Actually, it's better from the other side.
Of what?
The bridge.
Oh, yeah.
Say, aren't you on the tour from Chicago?
Yeah, I saw you on the plane.
Did you get a good room?
Yeah, not bad.
Making a movie?
Sort of.
Well, see you later.
Okay. Hey, are you alone?
What's that?
You were alone on the plane. Are you alone in Venice?
Yes. And you?
No, I got my camera.
Oh, yeah.
You'd be surprised. I never feel alone when I'm shooting with my camera, even though, I'm alone.
Yeah. Well, see you later.
Okay, see ya. Arrivederci.
Ciao.
Here's a shot of the American tourist who unceremoniously walked into my shot in the last take. Here she is facing quite the same way I would face, looking at that quiet canal I was just shooting at, and standing full back, in fact, to the Grand Canal, the noisy, busy waterway which slices directly through the heart of Venice. Well, that's about it for me today, folks. I am jet-lagged out here in the middle of the afternoon on this, my first day in Venice. I can't keep my eyes open any longer. Gotta go home and to the hotel and hit the sack for a few hours so that I can wake up fresh and bright tomorrow morning. Well, it's about 4 hours later, and wouldn't you know, I woke up wide awake here just as Venice is shutting down for the day. That's the problem with jet lag, folks. Your body is completely out of sorts. Your time clock is all screwed up. But I just had to show you the view from my balcony window here overlooking the Grand Canal. I've got this great square across the canal. See if I can zoom in. Oops, sorry about the shaky camera here. To see a little kid playing soccer or football, the universal language of sport. And to zoom out to catch some of the action on the Grand Canal here at twilight. As the city is beginning to contemplate sleep, I am just waking up. There's the Scalzi Bridge, one of only 3 bridges across the Grand Canal. And I'll freeze this for you to get rid of my camera shake. And since I'm not the least bit sleepy, I'll show you a little bit of Italian television as I fade to black.
Non è buono, il sangue non si ossigena a sufficienza. E quindi se non lo ventiliamo morirà.
Però perlomeno abbiamo intenzione di fare qualcosa.
Posso... non so se Torlai... Eccolo. È il tuo naso.
Il mio naso.
Il tuo naso sanguina.
Oh mio Dio!
Prendo qualcosa.
No!
Aspetta, arrivo subito.
Oh.
Per prima cosa faremo causa all'ospedale. Poi, se tutto andrà bene, scopriremo chi ha fatto lo scambio.
Io sto cercando una bambina scomparsa.
Una bambina nata proprio nello stesso giorno di Arlene.
Vedete le cambiata della natura. E ecco
Quando ero in ospedale io.
tante signore e signori. Mezzo uomo e mezza bestia. Guardate questo crudele incidente della scienza con i vostri occhi.
Bevi un po' di queste. Non rovesciarla, Falco. Non rovesciarla, così ti basta.
Ma è questa. Questa è l'oasi.
All'aria di un'oasi, secondo te?
Eh sì, guarda gli uccelli.
Well, that's it. After a couple of hours of incomprehensible Italian game shows and badly dubbed American sitcoms and dramas and movies, I think I'm ready to hit the sack. See you tomorrow, folks. Good night. Oh, hi.
Hi.
I've been waiting for you.
What's up?
Well, I wanted to ask you something and I didn't know your room number.
Or my name? I could have asked at the desk.
No, non parlo l'italiano.
Oh, you chicken.
Parla inglese?
You mean you're making a movie in this wonderful place and you don't talk to people?
No, I shoot travelogues.
And you don't talk to people?
Well, I'm into landscapes.
Uh-huh.
And urbanscapes.
Uh-huh.
And people. I shoot lots of people.
But you just don't talk to them.
No, you want a travelogue like that, you can go rent one from Blockbuster.
I will.
Anyway, the reason I wanted to talk to you
Oh, not talk to me.
was because
Not actually talk to somebody.
I wanted to ask you if you'd help me out with a couple of shots.
How's that?
Well, in all my travelogues, I usually have a sequence where I put music to some shots of somebody walking around.
Oh, you want to film me?
Well, yeah, just for some still shots or some walking around shots or something. I'll buy you a panini.
What's that?
It's a sandwich, prosciutto e formaggio. It's ham and cheese.
Oh.
And Coca-Cola.
Okay.
Oh, all right, great. Hey, would you mind grabbing this stuff? It's awful heavy, and I could just use a little hand. Great. Come on, we got a lot of work to do today. Come on. Holy smokes, it's her.
Who? The blonde.
Yep.
With legs like a colt.
Huh?
So what are you doing?
Well, I'm shooting her.
Well, and talking.
What?
And talking to her, too.
Oh, of course not. She's Italian.
How do you know that?
Well, look at her. She's Gina.
Lolo Brigida?
Who cares? Gina Lollapalooza, for all I know. She's beautiful. God, I can't believe my good fortune. For the past couple of minutes, this Italian beauty has painted my viewfinder with visions of delight. Look at her. Uh-oh, she's moving. Let's see if I can follow her progress through the campo here. God, she's a muse worthy of Michelangelo Antonioni. The filmmaker, not the sculptor. Although the comparison is not without merit. I was thinking Virna Lisi, but I suppose the Pietà could just as easily come to mind. The Mother and the Whore. Of course, that's a completely different film altogether. Never mind, who among you will remember seminal films of the 60s and 70s? Pardon my rambling, folks, but it's not often I get such a clean shot at visual delight as personified in the female form. She's a classic beauty, and she lingered within my range for just long enough to embrace my lens. La Serenissima. That's the name for Venice, La Serenissima. Ciao, Gina. Che bella. Okay, I got it.
Good.
You hungry?
I'm still hungry. Panini time?
You got it. Hey, would you mind...
Yeah, I know. Grab the stuff, will you?
You need a hand with that?
No, I got it.
You're pretty strong for your size, actually.
So, what's the name of this film you're shooting?
It's a travelogue. It's called Postcards.
Postcards.
Postcards from Venice.
Not very original.
Well, it's not meant to be. It's meant to be comfortable and easy, like the postcards you sent when you were first away from home, full of wonder and excitement.
Sounds like you have it memorized.
Yeah, I should have it printed on a card for all the people who ask what I'm shooting.
Business cards from Venice.
Chuck Bentley, camera for hire.
Shoots from the hip.
Shoots anything that moves.
Shoots anything that almost moves.
Chuck Bentley, hired gun.
Hey, these are kind of getting heavy.
Oh, just set those down. We're here. I'll stay here and guard the equipment.
What?
Just say prosciutto e formaggio, per favore, e due Coca-Cola, per favore.
You're not going in?
No, I'm going to stay here and grab a quick shot.
You're unbelievable.
Here's some bucks or lira, whatever.
Prosciutto.
A formaggio. Just say ham and cheese. They'll eventually figure it out.
And Coke.
Yeah, it got to be Coke. Don't let them pass off the local soda. It's made with canal water.
Anything else?
Good luck.
You just wanted somebody to buy your food today.
Just smile a lot. They'll eventually get it.
You're a big chicken.
I'll be right here.
Anything else?
Nope. Use lots of gestures, though. They like that.
You're going to owe me for this.
Yep, I'll be right here.
They better be good.
Oh, and no mustard.
No mustard. No, Chuck. No shame.
In here.
Well, it's dark because the maids always close the shutters during the day. Just set that stuff down anywhere.
Oh, don't worry.
Hey, thanks a lot.
No, I had a ball.
Really?
Sure. Following a guy around who talks to himself, buying him food, liking his gear. I had a ball.
You want a drink?
No, I'm exhausted. I know it's still light out, but I have got to sleep off this jet lag. See you in the morning.
You will?
Sure. Wouldn't want you to starve to death or anything, unless you think you can get Gina Lambrusco to buy your paninis for you.
That's a thought.
Same time.
11 o'clock?
See you then.
Okay.
If they only knew, they never realize the inevitability of it all. The buildings will crumble, and they will die. Everyone thinks they're special, that they will live forever. Van Gogh killed himself too. What drives these people? They're like little ants programmed for success. How dare they presume they know who they are? How dare they make up stories? Stories of God and redemption, and faith and hope. How dare they claim to know the truth? Pause that refreshes. Double your pleasure. Penny wise and pound foolish. Waste not, want not. The hostess with the mostest. Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. Crime and punishment. Retribution and salvation. Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. So I got down on my knees and I pretend to pray. Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. And the seas did part, and the earth did open up, and all those who had doubted were led into the abyss. Those who remained then moved the earth, and a darkness fell upon the land. For it was the time of the false prophets and the craven idols, and they would see a sign, and the sign would say, Time, from whose bourne no traveler returns. I've seen things you people wouldn't believe. Comets streaming off the shoulder of Orion. I've seen fire beasts glitter in the night near the Shenyuken Gate. All those visions will be lost in time, like watching in the dark, like tears in rain. Time to die.
E tutto splende e profuma. Ajax freschezza limone, formula sprint.
Metti in tavola ogni giorno acqua minerale San Pellegrino. Piacere frizzante al punto giusto, né una bollicina di più né una bollicina di meno. Acqua San Pellegrino, il piacere frizzante. Ecco.
See, the Veneti were driven out of their homeland by the Visigoths who were sacking Rome. Attila the Hun was on the move. We're looking at like 450 AD.
Oh, 452. I'm a teacher.
Ah, right. Okay, so they came here to this lagoon, which was comprised of a bunch of small islands. We're looking at like 100 or so islands.
118.
Okay, so they came here because the marauding hordes couldn't touch them in this remote place.
Or just didn't want to bother.
Either way. So the Veneti founded Venice, and they covered up all these 120 or so small islands with houses and buildings and walkways.
None of which were stone.
Apparently not. Nope, but they couldn't get rid of all the water, so it stayed. And they built next to it and over it and around it, but the water stayed. And it became their streets. They used it for their streets. And they built like 400 or so bridges over the water.
You know, for a travelogue guy, you're not very specific.
Well, that's the point. Who cares if it's 400 bridges or 600 bridges?
Well, I think it's closer to 600.
That's my point. That's my point. It's a hell of a lot of bridges, all right? In my travelogues, I give the viewer something else. Did you say something?
No.
Okay, good. So I'll start on a telephoto shot across the street, for instance, or
The canal.
The canal, right. And then I'll zoom out to a wide shot. I'll pan left or right, and then maybe I'll zoom into something else of interest, a person or a building or something. And whatever happens in that shot happens. My viewers will experience with me in real time, with real sound, the reality of the situation.
You're quite a guy.
No, really, no, I'm not kidding. People have said things to me like, I've gone fell walking with you in the Lake District. Not just I saw your travelogue on TV, but I've gone fell walking with you in the Lake District.
What's a fell?
It's a hill in England. See, that means a lot to me. Someone came with me. I took someone else with me on my travels, and they saw what I saw.
But they didn't feel it, though.
No, I'm working smellorama, but feelies are a little ways off yet.
Can't you just feel it now, though? can't put this on film.
Smells like the canals are backed up again.
Oh, you're so full of it.
What?
The canals are backed up. Your documentation is very spotty.
What?
Your facts are not specific.
The canal's back up and
The
they smell.
Scirocco blows in off of Syria. The Bora comes in off of Hungary, and together they force the waters of the lagoon up into Venice, flooding the Basilica and San Marco. Some people call it acqua alta, high water.
Yeah, I knew that.
Oh, come on.
No, I knew that. It's in all the guidebooks.
I don't mean to tell you your business.
No, that's okay. That's okay. I don't make your typical travelogue with inane narrative done in the studio and no live sound to match the image, and this only selective shots of a place and a cheesy soundtrack in the background, so you feel like you'd rather jab an ice pick into your frontal lobes and twist it around a little bit rather than visit that stupid place that that stupid person is talking about on that stupid travelogue.
Oops.
All roads lead to San Marco.
Oh, I love San Marco.
God, what a place. The rulers of Venice lived over there.
The Doge's Palace?
The Doge's Palace, right. And over there is St. Mark's Cathedral.
It's a basilica, actually.
You know, in England it could be cathedral or minster or abbey. They all mean big church.
Be specific. Your viewers are counting on you.
No. Look, this guy once came up to me and said I should go into bars more often and shoot the people and talk to the people in there, that's what travelogues are all about. You want total and complete accurate facts and figures. Huh? Well, someone else might want a rough guide approach, or this person might want me to be more wacky in my videos. Look, I just want to do something different, all right, Catherine?
And what is that, Chuck?
I want my viewers to...
Yes?
I want them to keep me company.
That's not what I thought you'd say.
No, me neither. All right, you satisfied? Being alone in a strange city is so weird that I get a good deal of comfort by pretending that I've got some friends with me.
Oh, stop. You'll have me weeping.
And it was here that Marco Polo returned to Venice with his two uncles, disguised as peasants, after being gone to the Orient for over 20 years. Huh? Yeah, right so far?
Close enough.
No, really, tell me.
Okay. It was his father and his uncle, and they were gone for 25 years.
Okay. They return to Venice here, and they mingle with the crowd a while, right? And then they rip off their ragged garments to reveal riches beyond belief, fine garments, silks, jewelry beyond compare, gold, silver, precious gemstones.
And velvet and furs.
God, can you imagine it?
Yeah. Hey, go for it.
I am Marco Polo, and I've come to tell you wild stories about a land far away, and to give you a taste of something that all of Europe will not be able to get enough of.
Spices.
And to show you a way to become rich beyond your desires.
And they became the world's greatest middlemen.
Huge warehouses built within the city of Venice.
Jammed full of spices. Pepper and cinnamon and nutmeg and cloves and ginger.
A huge merchant fleet with hundreds of cargo ships.
And a navy to protect it.
God, a huge empire.
The Queen of the Adriatic.
La Serenissima.
La Serenissima. And some of it may even be true.
I think I drank too much.
Me too. Nothing like being buzzed in the afternoon in a strange city. Everything is just slightly askew.
Is that sun too bright for you?
No, the shutters have closed.
Oh. I've been here before, you know. Just out of college. The grand tour. Backpacks across Europe.
Me too. 1969.
Yeah, mine was 71. I took a PhD.
In History. How did I guess?
Oh, I loved Venice in 71. Swore I'd come back someday, too.
Not till now?
Not till now.
Ah, yes, the intervening years.
What is this stuff?
Prosecco. You had a family? Kids?
You know what, Chuck? Chuck Bentley, travelogue guy.
Oh, what?
Let's just cut right through all this crap, shall we?
No.
Just for once, shall we, huh?
No. Last time somebody said that to me, I really regretted it.
Oh, you chicken.
You're gonna cut through the crap, whether I want you to or not, aren't you?
Yep. I'm dying. I've got 6 months to live. I came back to Venice because it's one of the last things I had to do before I,
Die? Why is it always 6 months? Never 5 months or 7 months. What's so medically special about 6 months?
Couldn't tell you.
You look pretty good.
I'm not,
You're not kidding, are you?
I wish I were.
You want to talk about it?
You want to hear?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, you're sweet, but I really don't need to talk about it. I was just testing you.
Everything you said was true?
What? That I'm a goner?
Yeah.
Yes?
Tough gig.
Tough gig? Oh, you are a real weird guy.
Oh, yes.
Sometimes I think you're pretty normal, but other times you are nuts.
Oh, yes. Look.
Nope.
Look.
Nope. Now it's time for the true test. The litmus test. Litmus. To gauge your mettle, to plumb your depths, to steal a glimpse into your soul. What does Chuck Bentley do when the pariah appears out of the mists, out of the dark? Huh, Chuck Bentley? What does he do with the defective goods? The rotting flesh. I'm falling asleep now. Is that? You have the face of an angel.
You're heavily sedated.
I know. You're not going to kick me out or anything, are you? Nights are the worst, They're long and dark, and there's nothing to do. So when the doubts come, Doing pretty good in the final stretch now.
You want to stay here with me tonight?
You're sweet. It's not contagious. She won't get sick or anything.
That's a relief.
Sweet.
I'm sorry, Life's not fair.
Shouldn't have told him. Should have kept my big mouth shut. Not one soul knows. Not Janet or James, not Father Bill, not Mother. Just Chuck. Chuck Bentley, video guy. What's happening? A flash of inspiration, perhaps. A little touch of the old insight. Why don't they care? All these people. Don't they know? 600 gondolas in Venice. Or is that bridges? Gondolas, I think. 400 bridges. Who cares? I'll be gone. But Venice will still be here. I should have been a pair of ragged claws, creeping in this petty pace. Out a brief rose, born to blush unseen and waste your sweetness on tomorrow, and tomorrow there will be no tomorrow. One day, one night, the taste of prosciutto e formaggio per favore, 2 Coca-Cola per favore, a shot of whiskey, a glass of wine, French fries, chocolate chip cookies, tears of joy, pangs of desire, waves of pleasure, wings of song, moonlight in Vermont, the adjacent peak and scent of it. What's happening? They said with acceptance comes peace. This is gone. What was that? Denial, anger, compromise, acceptance. All things must die. Nothing lives forever. All memory, all thought, every idea, every feeling will die. Rocky Mountain High, Colorado. The winds have changed, doesn't matter. Nothing matters. An eye for an eye, guess again. Good fences make good neighbors. One more time. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Bingo. An early breakfast. They're biting at the lake. Stock car races. Tears of joy. Chicago. The book I left in the rain. Dinosaur tracks of all things. Bubble gum. An act of faith. The drag race. The Rock of Gibraltar. Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. Bacon and eggs, coffee, spices, Venice.
And even though it's the end of February, sort of 1st of March-ish, it's a very warm, balmy day here alongside the lagoon in Venice. Okay, and I'll zoom out to show the wide shot of a rather pleasant waterside cafe. Here's a reverse angle shot now across the canal from San Marco. And I will pan to this sun-drenched little campo here in front of the church. The weather's been great the last couple of days, mid-40s. Uh-oh, here comes trouble. Let's see if I can zoom in here to the face of trouble. This, of course, is the American on the tour with me, who's been finding me wherever I go in Venice, dogging my every step, giving me no relief. We've come full circle now.
Full circle?
Yeah, We first met when you walked into my shop.
Yes.
You okay?
Yes, I'm fine.
I woke up when you were gone.
Had things to do.
Oh, yeah?
Paninis.
Paninis.
And coffee. And chocolata.
You'll ruin your supper.
Oh, to me. The meanest flower that blows can give thoughts that do often lie too deep for tears.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. I'm not myself. I mean, I am, but I'm not.
You okay?
Yes, I'm fine. I spent my last day just walking around.
No, we don't leave till Friday.
Oh, yes?
You want to sit down somewhere?
Yes, I'm tired. I did a lot today. You're happy, in general?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What's the secret?
Low expectations with regards to people.
Yeah. Oh, yes?
Yeah. Get you every time, people. We don't seem to have the knack yet. We can only see the world through our own eyes. We don't really know what it really means to be inside the skin of somebody else.
Yes, we do. Some of us.
You know, this is weird. Are you gonna write me when we get back home? Where are you from anyway? I never figured it out.
Never figured it out? You never asked.
No, I guess not.
No, I'm not going to write. What's the point?
And everything you said was true?
Everything. And you're the only soul who knows in the whole world. I'm going to tell the others when I return home, of course, but I should never have laid all that stuff on you.
No, I guess not. Because now I'll always wonder. I wonder if you were nuts, or if you were lying, or if not, I'll wonder if you really did cash in your chips, when you did, what day, what time, what was I doing at the time, all that weird stuff.
Poor Chuck.
Yeah, poor Chuck.
I enjoyed talking with you, I really have. I walked the Great Stone Maze with Chuck Bentley. I wish I could see your travelogue. Wish I hadn't told you my secret. But I am so very glad to have known you. I have to go now. It'd only make it worse if you don't let me go. I'll see you on the plane tomorrow.
You sure?
Yes. Have a good life.
The taste of salt in the air, marbles in a ring, my first ice skates, weekends at the lake, love at first sight, tracing an orbit around Saturn, the people's voice, the people's choice, Anton Chekhov, the smell after a rain, frost on a window, birth, life, death, infinity.
There goes one wacky lady. A couple of days ago, this woman walks into my frame, and she tells this story. Then she leaves. She just up and leaves. But then again, this is Venice, and in this place there are centuries of stories. Okay, how am I going to end this sequence? I'll zoom out here for a wider shot, and I think I'll pan to the right here to the church steps. Yeah, in this place there are lots of stories, old and new, happy and sad. Okay, here we go. I got my end shot. A little zoom in here to the figure on the church. And I'll freeze this winged figure on the church. Yeah, there are lots of stories here in this place they call La Serenissima, the place they call Venice. Well, that's it for now, folks. See you in the next episode. This is Chuck Bentley, and this has been A Postcard from Venice. See you later. Bye-bye. Couldn't resist one last shot of the Doge's Palace here. Doge's Palace. What's that? That's the ruler of Venice. What does that mean? Doge? Well, I guess it's Venetian for ruler of Venice, but it's an incredibly beautiful palace. Very sumptuous. I'll take you inside. Wait a minute. Holy smokes, it's her. It's her. Oh my gosh, it's her again. Hang on. Okay, let's see if I can sneak up on her. I'm going to do it this time. Contact with the natives. Here we go. And a quick pan to the left, and I'll be right next to her. This is in honor of a lady I met recently. Buongiorno. Buongiorno. Parla inglese? Parla inglese? No, wait. Okay, we got a real deja vu thing going here, folks. 2 women in 2 days, walking into the middle distance, then walking out into the frame. Well, that's the way things go in travelogue sometimes. At least it's not raining. At least it's not pouring down rain. And a quick zoom out here. Ciao, Gina. Goodbye, Catherine. Venice, adieu.